Become a professional American Red Cross certified lifeguard today. You must be at least 15 years of age, be able to swim 500 yards nonstop, retrieve a 10-pound weight from the bottom of a pool, and pass a written test. Lifeguard training classes are signing up right now. For more information, call 664-3018. That's 664-3018.
Complex, and the players that are lined up on the field are from the Bantam division, 12, 13, and 14, and many of them will play in their final game in the Cleveland Muni Football League. Hi, I'm Tim Wells and John Good for another all-star action here from TV20. And John, for them, it'll probably be the last hurrah in the league.
Yep, this is the last hurrah for these guys, Tim. We've had the pleasure of watching them play for the last 6 years of their life. Some of these guys, this is their last appearance, or all these guys, their last appearance in Muni football. But the high school coaches are here, looking at them to recruit them to play in the future, and we look forward to seeing them contribute on the high school level.
Well, as you can see, the weather has cooperated. They're ready to go. We're going to go over to Joe Wise Jr. for the start of today's ceremony.
Good afternoon and welcome to Collinwood Athletic Complex, home of the 2018 Muni Bantam All-Star Game. The American All-Stars are wearing the navy jerseys with the white lettering. The National All-Stars are wearing the white jerseys with the maroon lettering. Would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
You are looking at the Collinwood Athletic Complex as we get ready for Bantam All-Star action. And it is a perfect weather day at this point. We are expecting rain later in the day. We'll see if we can get through that. The temperature is 47 degrees. It feels more like 40. We do have a slight wind in the air. First, we're going to take a look at the officials that'll be calling today's game. They're all certified through the Ohio High School Athletic Association. And again, on the left is Ralph King, 31 years as a referee, 1976 graduate of Shaw High School. He currently works for the City of Cleveland Division of Recreation. In the middle, Ed Hill. He'll be your head linesman, 8 years as an official, 1988 graduate of Cleveland Heights, and he currently works in the system of the Cleveland Heights school system. And on the right, the line judge, Alvin Patterson, 4 years as a referee, a 1990 graduate of Shaw, and he currently works as a professional stylist. So again, a pretty good crew at that. And again, John, when you're talking about the rules, they're going to be pretty basic when we look at them, but there is a few rules with especially the All-Star game.
Yeah, Tim, this is the ages of 12 to 14 with no weight limit. Freshman football players are not allowed to play in this division, and we follow the National Federation of High School rules with some modifications with 8-minute quarters, a regulation clock, 4 timeouts per game. There's a mandatory play rule here today to make sure everybody gets a chance to play and experience this special event. 11 different offensive players and 11 different defensive players. Then they'll switch roles after the first quarter. Second half is the coach's decision, and they can substitute as they like. There's no blitzing. There's no kickoffs. The defensive line may have no more than 5 players on the defensive line. Punts are allowed. Rushing from the outside of the tackles only, and there's only be 2 players. The offensive line may not go downfield till the ball is punted, so they have to pay attention to the sound of the ball being kicked. Touchdown is 6 points. The safety is 2 points. Extra points are 2 points. And if you run or pass it, it's 1 point. If you kick it, it's 2 points. And if you pass it or run it, it's only 1 point.
So as you can see, the coin toss has been determined. And as John mentioned, we will not have any kickoffs.
And it's a good thing, Tim. It's actually cut down on the injuries that we've had in the league this year, with a record amount of injuries at its lowest point since we've been tracking that statistic. And it also lends I think an offensive advantage for the strategies to start football games off.
So again, folks, we want to remind you that as we go through today, we'll be passing on a lot of great free information about recreation programs. And first of all, to you and your family, a Merry, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great holiday. We look forward to the new year with a lot of excitement. And John and I and Jason will be back next week, where we'll have the little guys. They're the 6 and 7-year-olds. We call them the termites, so they'll be fun to watch. So a lot more action right here on TV20. So here we go. First down and 10. They'll play 4 8-minute quarters.
Low motion.
Handoff. Very simple run. Brought down.
Freddie Lennox, excuse me, Freddie Lennox starting off right where he left off in the Bantam championship game, Tim, with a vicious tackle right off the bat.
No gain. Second down and 10. Looking to throw. Short pass.
Good accurate throw, good completion. Number 12 is starting off at quarterback for the national team as he rolls to his right and throws it out to number 1, Amir Ware, Gunning Park Gators, a Valley View Leadership 8th grader. Merit Roll student, plays basketball. Cam Newton is his favorite player, and his favorite team is the Cleveland Browns. And in his career, Tim, he wants to give back to the community.
Third down and 8, we'll call it.
We'll hold a spot open for you, Amir, in Muni football.
Quick throw outside. Pick up, still on his feet.
He's tough to get down. He's trying to get that first down.
And he picked up, John, about 6. It looks like they're still short by 2 yards.
Yep.
It'll be 4th down and 2.
Take a look at it here. Just it looks like the offensive philosophy for the national team is to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really quick and try to get it to his playmakers. We have in this game, out of the top 10 scorers in the league, we have 8 of them right here playing today. So we have the potential of putting up a lot of points.
Handoff, hit at the line, nothing doing. The defense, number 52. Big hit by Kyron Lewis from the Glenville Elite Panthers.
Yeah, that was a good job. Offensive line really didn't get off to a good push. You see 52 and 42 right there, wrap him up to get him down. Take a look at Kyron Lewis right there, the Glenville Elite Panthers.
I need a number for 12. Name for 12. White.
Number.
So we got 1st down and 10. The American will take over.
They have pretty good field position too, Tim. They take it over in their territory.
So 1st down and 10. Handoff right up the middle. Number 17 was the ball carrier.
I believe that's Freddie Lennox.
9th leading scorer in the league with 26 points. And John, you know from watching championship action just a few weeks ago, a heck of a championship game, 7-6. Our congratulations to the Glenville Elite Panthers as they beat the defending champs, the CMHA Renegades.
Yeah, exciting game, Tim.
Handoff, they're coming right up the middle again, still on his feet.
Freddie Lennox again testing the middle of that defensive line for the national team. Coming from a long lineage of football players. His dad, a great football player back in the early 2000s, late 90s for the Glenville Tar Blooders.
3rd down, 5. Looking to throw.
Oh.
In the hands and dropped. Oh, he wants that back. The intended receiver was number 11. Pass was from Devon King.
Yeah, there you see Devon King rolling out here to his left and does a pretty good job of getting the ball to the receiver. It's a little low, but you can get 2 hands on it. You're supposed to catch it. Deshaun Lewis just couldn't come up with the ball.
So 4th down. They'll need 5 to keep it going. Looking to throw. Man open.
He's wide open. Oh!
His intended receiver, number 10, he put it out there for him. Slightly overthrown, John, but you got to catch that ball. You got to go get it.
Yeah, that's
Ware Titi from Take Charge Stallions.
Yep, two Take Charge Stallions not making plays right here at the beginning of the game. This one would have put him on the board for sure, because he would have walked right into the end zone. Didn't quite look it in and concentrate. You got to look that ball right into your hands and make big plays when you can take advantage of it in a game like this.
So first down and 10. The Nationals back on the field. Handoff.
It's a good job right there of trying to get the offensive line engaged into the game. It's taken off right through the front line of that defensive line of the American team. It's a little pickup of about a half a yard, so it's going to be second and long, second and 9, 9.5. Shotgun formation. Good snap. Guides it to the left, gives a short pass out to number 14, takes it up the left sidelines and gets good positive yards. It's going to pick up about 6 yards. I'll make that 5. And Tim, just a good job right here, just getting the ball and delivering it. That seems to be the offensive philosophy. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick, get it on that second level of that defense, and try to make people miss so they can hit a big play.
Again, you're looking at Adonis Dowell, who was the receiver, again from the Westside Wolverines, and the quarterback, Pierce Spencer, number 12, also from the Westside Wolverines. They're familiar with each other. Third down, we'll call it 5. Handoff up the middle, and he's met head on by number 42.
Wow.
Nothing there in that spot. A nice job defensively by number 42 of the American All-Stars.
Number 42 has been all over this field these first 2 defensive stances for the for the American Conference defense. We got a timeout. Looks like it's going to be for the National Conference All-Stars.
Well, while we have a break in the action, folks, we want to tell you, as though we are coming close to the first of the year, it is now the time to sign up at all Cleveland Recreation Centers. It's hoop time. Again, at the Cleveland Recreation Centers, free basketball programs, both boys and girls. Please contact your local recreation centers. It ranges from the age all the way from 7-year-olds to 17. Again, you can contact your local rec center. If you have questions regarding girls basketball, which is travel and uniforms provided, pick up the phone right now and call 664-2014. For the boys basketball, it is 664-3535. Again, girls basketball 664-2014, and the boys basketball is 664-3535.
Get out and play.
So a fourth down play. Neither team's been able to convert. They got their hands full here. 4th and 5.
Spencer doing a good job of getting the ball out of his hands and being accurate with his throws. We got a false start on number 14, Tim. That'll be Adonis Dowell, who made that good catch a couple plays ago. No excuse for a receiver to be offsides. All he's doing is peeking in and looking at the ball.
Looking to throw. Pressure.
Oh,
and brought down by number 13.
Wow.
A big hit by Dwayne Brodnick from the George Monroe All-Stars.
Yeah, Spencer didn't know what hit him right there. Pressure right away as he looks left, he starts rolling to his left. Instead of throwing the football away, getting rid of it, he eats it and made the decision a lot easier for the National Conference All-Star head coach to just punt the football.
Well, with the 4th down, they used that 4th down, John, so it'll be 1st down now.
Oh, it's 4th down. My bad.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. The American will be in great field position. They're on the 32-yard line. Going in.
Not too good of a decision for that national team.
They get it to the outside. 20, 10.
Good cut.
5.
Good
He
cut.
cuts it in. Touchdown.
Wow. Good job by Dwayne Jackson.
From the Northeast Ohio Saints, Dwayne Jackson likes the Browns. Saquon Barkley, 14 years old. And John, as we go through today, we'll talk about this, but you'll be amazed when we ask the players before and about career ambitions. You look at the throw here, John, he hit him right in stride.
Yeah. Devon King is very impressive, Tim, with these first few possessions with his accuracy on his throws. He's got a good arm and and his lower body, which is very important to be in the right position to deliver those balls on the run. He's just showing just why he's an all-star, and we'll be watching him play for many years to come.
They're going to go for the extra point, and this kick, if it's good, it's worth 2. And it's nowhere near good.
I love seeing those extra points. It's always exciting.
It looked like I don't want to even kick this.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Some will surprise you, though.
There's like 3 stages. First the hike, the snap, then the placement, and then the kick. So you get 3 treats in one.
And again, on that last scoring drive, John, you got the NEO Saints quarterback, number 4, which was Devon King, throwing to number 7, another NEO Saints player. So they're using those connections to Juan Jackson where they're familiar with each other.
And that's a great way to start the game off, getting everybody confidence in what the coach's philosophy is to get some points on the board. And then when it works, you get to rolling, and that can be huge in a game like this.
1st down, 10, handoff, nothing doing.
Let me guess. Oh, number 65 that time.
Yeah, a big hit by 65.
It's a good job.
Well, they didn't give us that number yet, so we'll find out about that.
Yeah, we will. There's a lot of all-stars, a lot of moving parts out there, folks, so just bear with us. We'll get your son's name called.
2nd down and 10. To the outside. And a good tackle by number 14 in pursuit. The ball carrier, number 9. John Solomon.
Yeah, John Solomon gets the toss from Spencer, carrying the ball in the wrong hand. That can be dangerous, carried it near the action, get it popped out of there. Tried to get as much positive yards as he could, but an excellent job by that defense to shut him down with a minimal gain. So it'll be 3rd down.
So Ramon Jackson is the one that came up with the hit.
He's going to be under center this time, Tim. I'm looking at them probably going with a drop back pass, a high percentage short pass to get the 1st down. Nope, went with the toss to the left. Good job again by the left side of that defense for the American team. As it looks like the national team's going to try it again on 4th down. Spencer with a reverse toss, a little high and behind him, kind of throws off the timing a little bit, but a good job by number 92. And that first number, I didn't get it. He came in there so fast.
So 4th down and 5.
But that's who slowed him up.
They're going to need to get to the 45-yard line.
Oh.
Here's Spencer, hands off.
Went with a quick hitter, Tim, like a belly play.
A little bit surprised, John. A little bit surprised.
I am. Especially with the talent at quarterback, Maurice Williams,
he's been able to throw the ball halfway decent, but they didn't throw it there. So again, 4th down has been a problem for both teams.
Yeah, Maurice Williams with that carry, trying to get it to the second level to get the first down, but he got nowhere close. And the way that this defensive line is playing for the American Conference All-Stars, I was kind of shocked that they went in that direction. So Warshawn Huff and the boys, let them go 3 and out.
American All-Stars in the navy blue. They trail 6-0 to the outside, and they come up and make a stop, a gain of about 2. But again, it was number 4 and number 9. 9 had the first hit, 4 cleaned it up. Marquise Hall from the Westside Wolverines and John Sullivan from the Gunning Park Gators.
Yeah, it's a good job of keeping their responsibilities. As Freddie Lennox, you don't want to get him started. He can really, really fly if he gets some green to go. First quarter.
So that brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. And you've been watching the Bantamweight Championship from Collinwood Field. Again, you're looking at the aerial shot from TV20. We do want to remind you that at halftime, we will have a special award as we will meet the outstanding team mom of the 2018 season. Our league director, Jason Dunn, will be on site to present that award to this outstanding mom that's been a big part of it. And John, you know, you think about the football teams, but there's really so many people behind the scenes that really make it all go.
Yeah, it does, Tim. Like I say, the teamwork makes the dream work. And the parents, the team moms, the volunteers that volunteer their time to bring this product to the field, it's just outstanding. And it's immeasurable. We've taken it upon ourselves to recognize one individual, even though we know that there are many. And we definitely appreciate all of them, but we recognize one through a voting process where you can go online and vote and support her or him, and we recognize them for their outstanding contribution to their organization for that year. This year we have a very deserving candidate who won, and she's been around for a few years, and we look forward to her contributions moving forward. Very nice lady, and I'm glad to see her being recognized here today.
So we begin the second quarter, 2nd down and 8. The American All-Stars trail, looking to throw, sprints it out, downfield.
Oh, dangerous throw.
Underthrown. He had a man deep, just didn't get his feet under him to get behind that throw.
Yeah, if he took his time, Tim, and just set his feet, I believe, you know, Devon King could have got the ball to his intended receiver. He was under a little bit of pressure there from number 14 for the national team, Adonis Dow. But the ball falls short.
It's lucky it didn't get picked off there.
Yeah, he is lucky.
3rd down. We'll call it 8. You're going to roll right. This time pressure. Nothing doing. Number 14 from the National All-Stars with the sack, Adonis Dowell. 8th grader at T2 Honors Academy. Likes the Steelers and Antonio Brown.
Yeah, him and Kenneth Fleshman from Sunbeam, Southside Seahawks, Tim, got over there real quick and shut him down. I tell you what, I am very impressed with the speed of both of these teams on defense. They hustle to the football, and when they get there, they arrive in a very bad mood.
Well, it's amazing, John. Both the players we're talking about, we asked them, well, what's your career ambition? Of course, everybody's going to be an NFL player.
Yeah, that's the dream.
That's what it is.
And nothing wrong with it either. But remember, you gotta hit those books too.
4th down, 15. Gonna throw it deep. Got a man.
Oh! Wow.
They had the right idea.
Yeah, they did.
Came up a little short, so now the National take over 1st down and 10. We'll look at it right here, John.
Yeah, you see King, he gets the snap again. You want to get those feet underneath him good. He did. Put it up there, and Deshaun Lewis tried to make an adjustment and come back for the football, but just comes up short. He didn't recognize it was going to be thrown short until a little too late. So they'll turn the ball over on downs.
You know, earlier today, John, I was talking to one of our stat guys, Sam Cook, and he was talking about these type of games where they try to put the athletes where they can show them their skills. And I said, well, I watched you, Coach, and you threw that long pass all the time. He said, that's what I was trying to do, show them skills. And they're following his format today.
To the T. I like what the national team is doing. Short, high percentage throws, getting Spencer to get rid of the football quick. Looks like he's going to just hand the ball off, and he does here.
Right behind the right guard. Pickup of about 2 yards.
Yeah, John Solomon on the carry. Again, that tough defensive front for the American All-Stars. Very, 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 very impressive. I know that the high school coaches are observing this talent out here with a smile on their face as they take a glimpse of the future, or the possible future of some of their programs. And it's really a joy and an exciting time for these kids to be able to talk about their future in football and have a bright outlook on life as well.
Looking to throw. Incomplete.
Tim, I like this kid, Spencer.
Yeah,
he is accurate.
He is under control at all time. Now, this kid Spencer, besides Incarnate Word Academy, an 8th grader, 13 years, you know, he also runs some track, and he also is on a swim team.
Take a look at his throw right here. A little low, but you got to be able to come up with that football. You get 2 hands on it. Just the little things that he's got to work on, and he'll get that coaching on the next level, but he's got a good mindset as he lines up in the shotgun, and I'm pretty sure they'll be trying to toss it here too.
3rd down. Comes up, got a lot of room to run. He's going to just slide and take it down right there at the 49-yard line. So now it's 4th down. Are they going to go for it? Everybody's been going for it. No punch so far.
Yeah, good play, good smart play there by Spencer to slide down. He's been watching those big boys in college and in the pros. Just gives himself up. Once a quarterback gives himself up with a front foot slide, folks, he cannot be hit. You got to pull up off of him, or you will get a penalty.
4th down and 6.
In the NFL, you'll get fined. Big money.
2nd quarter action, Bantam All-Star game from Collinwood. Looks to throw.
Oh!
Meadow got to catch that. John, put it in my hand.
Wow. These are all-stars. Down is Dow. Doing a heck of a job on defense, and now we ask him to come up with another catch on offense. He's already caught a couple. A little high, but hits him in the hands. Got to bring that ball in.
I've been reminded up here that it's about 40 degrees, so we got to give him a little leeway. I ain't giving no leeway here.
No.
You want to be a wide receiver, you got to catch it.
Got to catch it.
Got to go get it, man.
And you're the best of the best in this league.
All right.
Ball shouldn't touch the ground.
So with 4:34 to go in the second quarter, the American All-Stars have been playing it tough. They trail 6-0, but they're in great field position, 49-yard line, first down and 10. Handoff, cutting back to the middle. Pick up a body yard, maybe 2 at the most.
Dwayne Jackson, who scored the only touchdown in the game, going right off the left side. Good block there by number 65. He tries to cut it back inside to a little daylight. Not much there. The defense was able to converge on him.
So second down, we'll call it 9.
There's no blitzing in this game, so you really have to read your keys and react to what you see. Good job.
Wide open, 40, 30. Finally knocked out of bounds by number 4. Marquise Hall on the tackle, but a nice catch by Dwayne Jackson.
But these guys, Tim, I tell you what, both quarterbacks are pretty impressive in this opening half of football, delivering accurate passes. We had a couple of them that were off the mark, but these guys are playmakers. They have some talent that these high school coaches can use to be coached up to perform higher on the next level. Good job by Devon King getting the ball to his playmaker and his teammate Jackson for a pickup of a big first down.
First down and 10.
Get him in the red zone.
They're on the 20. 3 minutes to go here in the half. They got time. He's going to break the pocket. Going to try to outrun him. 20. And immediately brought down by number 9 after a pickup of 2 yards. But you saw right there the speed of number 9, John Solomon from the Gunning Park Gators. John, that explains why he was the league leader in scoring in the Bantam division this year.
Yep, and not a bad defensive player as well. You can see here as King pulls the ball down and tries to take off. He's not going to outrun that young man right there. That's speed on speed.
Second down and 8.
Folks, you can't teach speed. Speed is God-given. So number 65 getting some coaching.
Clock runs just under 2 minutes. Second down and 8. They're on the 18. Looking to throw.
He's
to
open.
the corner.
Touchdown.
He's in.
Wow.
A nice throw. He led him. Again, it was number 4. The young man, Devon King, to number 16, Gerald Goodwin from the Jake Charge Stallions.
Tim, this is an excellent pass as he threw it to the open area and led the receiver to run to that spot. He looked it in. He knew he had the touchdown. All he had to do was catch it, and there he is in green pastures. It's a good job. Great execution. I was a little worried there at first. He got a little bit of pressure. I was waiting for Freddie Lennox to lay the boom on somebody, but he was able to get the ball off. I think he got over.
Saying he's in.
Yeah. I think he got it over.
Both officials say it is good.
Yeah, he broke the plane.
Let's look at it here. You at home tell us.
Yeah, he takes a pretty good pop right here, right there, right on the nose.
That line is the goal line.
Yeah,
Nothing
he reaches
down
across,
yet.
he's not down.
Oh, that's a great call. He's in.
He's got possession. He barely had possession of the football, though, Tim. It's right here. The ball seems like it's out of control.
Look at it right here.
It's an excellent job by TV20, I tell you. Wow, thanks, guys. I would say give it to him. I'm an offensive guy. Give him the point. And they did. Here's another angle right here. Let's see, the ball is slipping now. It's out of control. The ball is out of control. No, that should not have counted. Wow.
So the American All-Stars extend their lead. Now a quick slant over the middle, incomplete.
Got to get it up. Got to get it up. Had the man, had the protection. Just got to get the ball up, hit him in the chest area. Good high percentage throw, though. Looks like he was trying to hit number 4 there, Marquise Hall.
Again, you're looking at their quarterback, number 12, Pierce Spencer, the young man from the West Side Wolverines, likes Aaron Rodgers in the Packers. Kind of gives you that Aaron Rodgers look a little bit.
Yeah, he does. Nice throw and catch.
A pickup of about 8 yards. It'll be a 3rd down play. Looks like 3rd and 2.
There you go, Adonis. That's a good catch.
Coming up on 1 minute. 1 minute to go at halftime.
They're going to hustle up if they want to get in the end zone. They need to get a score before this half to stay close to this American team. Jet sweep. Uh-oh.
He's trying to cut it back. Now, did he get out of bounds? And we're seeing the referee signal no, he's still in to keep the clock moving.
Wow. It's 1st down, so the clock should have stopped.
Yeah, it did stop. They're stopping the clock now because they picked up the 1st down. And now they'll wind it.
I thought he got out of bounds.
So did I, but they're saying no. Timeout on the field with 19 seconds to go. Kelvin Shaw, the head coach of the National All-Stars. And while we have a break here, let's talk about the coaches. Kelvin Shaw from the Umoja Jaguars, Tony Williams, Mark Morris, Stanley Wagner, Deshaun Timon, Eli Williams are his assistant coaches, all of them volunteering their time today. And again, when you're talking about Tony, these are all Umoja coaches except for Eli Williams, who's from the CMHA Renegades. On the American side, their head coach, John Watts, his coaching staff, Brian Mitchell, Terrence Pollard, Darrell Neal, Alfonso Finley, and Tony Eads from the Sims Raiders. Our special thanks to those coaches, not just for today, but for all season long, what they've done to make this a nice program for the young people that are out here playing today.
And this is one of the downsides of all-star preparation. You only get 4, maybe 5 practices. With these talented players, some of them are still playing in the playoffs and the championship games, and they're joining practices late in the all-star preparation process. So when it comes down to hurry up offenses and using the clock in an effective manner, it's tough because you're trying to get everybody on the same page. I'm pretty sure that the national team would have liked to save that timeout for the end of the game in case it got real close. But they had to use it there so they can get off a good play before the end of the half. A lot of confusion.
Nothing going there.
And that's the worst thing that can happen when you come out of a timeout. Nope, guys still don't know what they're supposed to do.
Again, the clock runs down. This should be the last play, or that was the last play of the half.
Yeah, a little hesitation there by Spencer on the toss. Looked like he was doing a reverse toss, and they run the clock out.
Well, there you see it. The American All-Stars up 13-0. You've been watching the Bantam All-Stars. Again, these are 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. A league that had 15 teams that started way back in early July and June with conditioning. And they'll end their season here today with the All-Star game. John and I will be right back, but before we do that, Jason Dunn with a special presentation.
Hey, we're here at halftime of the Bantamweight 2008 All-Star Game. This is Jason Dunn, League Director. I am joined by our 2018 Team Mom of the Year.
Thank you, thank you.
This is the second year we've done the Team Mom of the Year. You know, each year we do, coaches. We show them how much we appreciate them. We got our specialty awards for our players. But our unsung heroes, the ones who drives this boat and the ones who push us forward, keeps all the parents in line, make sure that the children are taken care of, and keep the coaches pushing forward, and actually eliminate some of the duties of the coaches and make their lives easier. What you've done this year has been fantastic.
Thank you.
You know, from talking to your coordinator, Sean Perkins, and Sean said, hey, this year our point guy is going to be, our point woman is going to be Miko. And talk to James Moore, another one of your coordinators. Oh, yeah, Miko's going to handle everything. So I'll say, I'm excited to see her work and see it in action. And, I just want to tell you thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing this?
It's been about 12 years.
Okay, 12 years.
12 years, yeah.
12 years involved. You got any kids that play?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, my oldest is 17. He started off playing under Rob J. And then I have a 12-year-old that plays as well.
Wow. Now, so are you an avid football fan?
I am. Yes, I am.
Is something you had to grow into?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now, just tell me, a daily, routine for you as far as, summer. We start practice in the summertime. How do you gear up for the season?
Well, I'm the one that does the books, the registration for the teams to get the parent participation. We also do stuff on and off the field. So whether it's spot checking the kid, standing in the gap, from everything between feeding them, making sure they're ready, they got what they need, checking on them in school, making sure they got lunches, a little bit of everything, but just doing my part.
Okay. And, and that's a very important part of what you do, feeding the kids. I notice after every game the kids have, they've got prepared meals, they eat good, they're taken care of during practice. I've stopped by practice and seen that the kids actually eat at practice.
Yes.
So the way you take care of these kids is something that's going to last with them for a long time. And, it's something that they appreciate. Talking to the kids, they definitely appreciate what you do.
Well, I do it for them.
Okay. And, talking to your coaching staff, they appreciate what you do. And we went to an online vote once we got down to our finalists. And what was your total vote count?
I believe 2,846.
2,846 votes. That
Yes.
is tremendous. That is tremendous.
Yes.
Once again, I want to say thank you. And, all your hard work and dedication, effort. And I'm hoping that a lot of other team moms see this.
Yes.
We have some wonderful team moms
Yes, we do.
Around the league. And just seeing what you guys do to make our lives easier, to make the coaches' lives easier,
Yes.
and to help push this league forward. And that's going to be a challenge that we're going to put out there to a lot more moms who's currently
Yes.
not involved. We want them to get involved. And, I'm going to lean on you.
Well, it all helps, and I'm amongst some amazing moms that do amazing things. It's not just me. It's a lot of moms that do amazing things. And from the smallest to the greatest, it all makes a difference. Even if it's one kid, it all makes a difference.
Yeah,
So,
because like I said, it's the little things that count.
Yes.
Whether it's giving a kid a ride, and a lot of our kids, they deal with things off the field, and they come and they're part of our program so that they can get that comfort and feeling, so they can get the love that they might be seeking or missing.
Yes, I believe that.
Okay.
And that's what's important to me. I want each one to feel special and to know that they value. And football is a tool. I mean, it's a tool that we're using to prepare them for life. We want them to be successful on and off the field, to be productive citizens. So it's a tool. It's an amazing tool because it can do a lot of things. So.
Okay, and something else I want to share with you when we talk about football, just being a hook. We did report cards this year. It's our third year doing report cards, and the Glenville Elite Panthers was one of our top programs when it came to grades.
Yes.
So you guys are doing a phenomenal job over there with that.
I appreciate it.
So I won't prolong this anymore. I will now present you with your plaque as the recipient of the 2018 Team Mom of the Year.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
That's awesome. Thank you.
And we're going to end it there.
All righty.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Okay.
Well, welcome back to Collinwood Field, and our special guest is Tim Hyland. Again, these All-Star Games are sponsored by Board Watterson. And Tim, every year you guys have come here, and it's been involved in the Muni program for a number of years. What is behind all of this?
Growing up in Cleveland, which I had a tremendous experience growing up. A lot of my classmates at Cathedral Latin, on 107th Old Cathedral Latin, played in the Cleveland Muni Football League. And my coaches, Joe Perella and Gary Stevens, they were involved, and it's kind of a tradition. And my great rival when we were at Cathedral Latin was Benedictine High School. Well, the leadership has come for the Muni the last 25 years has been Joe Record, John Good, and a number of Benedictine graduates, just great men, and great competitors and great rivals. And we had a great friendship, and it's been a great privilege to be part of this because it's everything that's right about the youth in America is displayed out here on the field. These are great young men. These are great coaches, great male role models. There's a great academic component to this. There's a spirituality component and talking to the young men how to be better young men and how to be productive and great students and great fathers. So it's a real privilege to be part of this, Tim. And it's one of the better days of the year. I've got a short list of great days during the year, and it's always in the top 5 to be part of this great organization.
So let me put you on the spot here. You're a father. You have a couple of students that are currently at the high school scene, involved in the football. And what advice would you give to a parent that's following their child through this scenario from youth all the way up into the high school scene? What advice would you give them?
Well, one of the things I love about Muni football is this is if you're out here today with any Sunday from August into October and November, it's a family event. And we always knows the family that stays together, prays together, does things together, stays together. And to stay involved with your son, especially at these levels, these formative years, and then to carry it through high school, and maybe it's college, maybe it's not, but these are memories and these are lessons that will never be forgotten. These young men learn how to handle adversity as well as success. They're part of a team. And a lot of times, and this turns into other things, but it's a carryover into school and work and lessons as fathers, as business people. These young men are going to be very successful.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Boyd Watterson. What is that all about?
We manage high-quality fixed income, and we manage it for the the state of Ohio, state of Michigan, state of Pennsylvania. We have the Archdiocese of New York, the Diocese of Cleveland. We've got a very, very well-rounded firm, but it's high-quality bonds for. We're part of the safe part of the portfolio that doesn't have the volatility that stocks might have.
You know, Tim, I know that the stories that you've heard in the past where kids have come through our program, gone on to successful careers. It's not the NFL, but it is basically what you said. It's more than just this game. We're trying to prepare them because realistically, they're our leaders of the future.
Absolutely, and you know we're happy for that 1 or 2% that end up in the NFL, and we're so excited for him. Draymond Jones will be in the NFL. He'll be a 5th or 6th pick of the first round, and he'll do exceptionally well. And by the way, he's got a 3.6 average at Ohio State University, a graduate of St. Ignatius High School. But there's too many to mention right now. But I really am excited about a Frankie Edmonds that went to St. Ed's. He's a senior vice president at Key Bank. He's making a 6-figure salary. And we've got a number of those young men. The Cleveland Public Schools, the Cleveland Heights, the different school systems, the Catholic schools. Everybody wants to see these young men do better. And to do better, we mean academically, first and foremost, athletically, and a spiritual element as well.
And again, you're looking at Marquise Hall, who just came up with the interception, a Merit Roll student. And obviously, Tim, you hit it right on the head. It really does start on the academic side.
Absolutely, because that's this game, unfortunately for these young men, it'll end in a few years, whether it ends up in the NFL. Its average career is 3 years. But the life lessons that go on forever, and it's so special. And they all, when these young men come back and talk to us, what all the coaches at the Muni League has meant to them, incredible role models and great people. What a great experience.
Well, Tim, there's very, very few people out there today that understand the mission, that have put their dollars behind it or gave their support, whether it's a volunteer, to enhance the opportunity for these kids to get to where they need to get to. And the Cleveland Muni Football League is so happy that you've been a part of the mission. We're so grateful. I do have to share one quick thing with you viewers at home. I asked Tim because both of his sons are on different high school teams that are playing in the playoffs. So I said, well, what side are you going to sit on? And if I remember right, Tim, you said, I'm going to stay in the corner.
Stay in the corner, and 1 week every year they don't talk to each other, and it's a little bit of that Ohio State, Michigan thing, which is everything that's good and right, and they love their schools, and that's a great thing. So competition, as we all know, makes everybody better, and like these two great teams here today, those playoffs are great for the kids, and it's exciting. This is, as I've said to you many times, Tim, this is a privilege to be part of this. I'm privileged to be with these young men and see all the great things going on here. Because let me tell you, there's all you got to do is look at this field today. In a short 10 to 15 years, these young men are going to be very, very successful.
And we'll remember them. And as you mentioned, Frankie Edmonds, one of the first people that followed that path. And yeah, as you mentioned, 6 figures, doing great. That's what it's really all about.
Leader at Key Bank. Those were great stories. Calvin Farmer, back from the old Saints team that went on and to Toledo University and led the country in rushing. Senior executive at Ford Motor Company in Kansas City. Great story. It's too many to mention, and it's unfortunately, as we all know, the young man that might get in trouble, might get some notoriety in the paper, and that's heartbreaking. But they don't have enough paper at the Plain Dealer to talk about all the great stories, all these great stories we have at Muni football, and where these young men have gone on and done incredible things. And that's what I love about this program is. And by the way, the people are doing the heavy lifting here. It was great to see the Mother of the Year here just before I got a chance to sit down, because the mothers are the glue, and all the fathers that are involved. But most importantly, all those dedicated coaches. They don't get paid. They volunteer their time. The organization, Cardell Parker, so many years. Cardell was a great player at Benedictine and Louisville, and has spent countless hours right along with John Good and the great Joe Record. These are incredible young men, incredible leaders rather, that have done just an incredible job for the young men in the Cleveland Muni football program.
Well, Tim, I'd like to close this with an invitation that before next season we'll do a little show. We'll bring in the Frankie Edmonds and the people that have, and let them tell their stories as part of a pregame show to the 100th year where Muni football will celebrate its anniversary. And I think a pregame show with you and Patty and Frankie and those people, and they can tell them what it's really all about.
What an incredible story, and the success stories. And I'm flattered to be asked to come back because there's so many great people. You know, these coaches help these young men move forward in their lives and be really successful. So, Tim, thank you for having me here. I'm flattered. I'm honored. Boyd Watterson is flattered to be able to support this program. So many great things going on here today.
Well, again, our special guest, Tim Hyland. Again, our major sponsor of all the All-Star games, the Boyd Watterson. Tim, thanks for joining us.
Tim, thanks for having me. My great pleasure.
So we'll go down to the field. As you can see, we've been up and down the field, no score, but the American team that's out in front, 13-0. Second down and 10. And our stat crew was busy at hand. And back joining me is my partner, John Good. And John, I've heard a lot of connections here. Joe, Record? I heard him call him Record. I've heard several people call him Record. You know, I can remember Bill Repa and that.
Yeah, that's his
They
business
talked about
name.
Cardell Parker. This was part of that Augie Basu group, wasn't it?
Well, Tim, it's a great tradition over at Benedictine High School. We are known as the men of Benedictine, home of champions, and we like to carry that out into our everyday lives and in our mission to our community, giving service. And in our careers, a great lesson to be learned and had by all, but we still have brothers in the Ignatius family, the Ed's family, the Latin family, the university schools, the Ignatius, the Joes, and the Central Catholics, and old Chanel that's not around anymore. We're all brothers in the bond to help the community grow and help these young men become men.
So we are back to action, and it's 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. And again, folks, his first time out we're going to be giving you some information about free basketball programs, as well as one of the best kept secrets in recreation is the free lunch program at all recreation centers Monday through Friday. I will be giving you a phone number, who to contact. But again, that's information we'll have at the first break we can get to you. So third down, we'll call it about 7.
I tell you what,
they're showing 4th and 7, John. So I don't know if it's 3rd or 4th here on the chain. It's 3. Oh, it is 4th. He's telling me to change.
It's 4th down.
Okay.
Yep. I tell you what, Tim talks about the glue. He's part of that glue as well. We can't do a lot of things for the kids in the community and kids here in Muni football without that kind of support.
I'll tell you, 12 years that mom was involved, giving back. You know, it's odd, John, that, and I know we got a little break here, but I want to first talk about the free meals before we go back into the next question here. But on the free meals program, folks, again, it's Monday through Friday at all Cleveland recreation centers, usually between the hours of 3:30 and 5. You can contact your local rec center. The only eligibility requirement is you must be a student in school, and you'll have to eat the meal at the recreation center. Again, if you have any questions regarding the free meal program, please pick up the phone and call 664-2307. But John, the things that you talked about, the glue, the moms and all that, you know, and I faithfully, you know, I always tease the guys that are married and have kids, and I ask them, well, who's the disciplinarian, you know? And John, I want you to know 9 times out of 10, the guys always say she is.
Yeah, yeah.
She is the one that kind of keeps everything together because they're out there working, they're taking care of so many things, and the moms sometimes are always the unsung heroes.
Yeah, that's true, Tim. Us fathers, we're, taking care of the family financially with careers and making sure everything is provided for to help the road smooth at home. The mom is there through the ups and the downs and cooking the meals and preparing the clothes and getting them off to practice, getting them off to school, receiving them when they get home, making sure they get their homework done. So she has the right to make sure things are run the way that she wants them to be done. And the father, we're there to support her, to make sure that those young men and those women respect her and give her the attention that she deserves.
So 4th down, looking to throw.
Wow.
And a catch by number 17. Now that's what you're talking about, coming back to get the ball.
Good job, Freddie Lennox Jr. on that play. The quarterback, King, trying to get his feet set, trying to get his shoulders turned, able to just get the ball up and give his receiver a chance. And he knows Freddie is talented enough to come back and get this ball. Just an excellent job of concentration and grit and determination to bring that ball in to keep this drive alive.
And the one great thing about football, more than anything, is you can have a play like that, but the very next play you can come back and make a big play defensively. So you get those opportunities every minute that ball is snapped.
Tell you what, whoever get that Freddie Lennox kid has got somebody really special. That's a big hit right there by Kenneth Fleshman. Real big hit. Wow, we got a player down. It looks like he's holding his head. I don't know if we can see what happened on that on the replay.
Again, the people that are there, the coach is looking over. We have a certified first aid person, Darian Johnson, on the field. And again, we've had the help with the Cleveland Clinic for this division. The trainers coming out all season long to be a part of it. And we'll see if we can pick it up here, John.
Yeah, right there. Just took a vicious hit in the head by, looks like the pulling guard right here. Yeah, just a good job, a good clean hit. I believe it was number 42 that laid the boom on him for the American team.
Well, folks, while they take care of this, we'll take a break and we'll be back with more Bantamweight All-Star action.
Become a professional American Red Cross certified lifeguard today. You must be at least 15 years of age, be able to swim 500 yards nonstop, retrieve a 10-pound weight from the bottom of a pool, and pass a written test. Lifeguard training classes are signing up right now. For more information, call 664-3018. That's 664-3018.
Welcome back to Collinwood Field, and again we're pleased to report that LaJuan Mitchell did walk off on his own. He seems, they're looking at him right now, but he does seem to be okay. So that's the good news. It's 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, William Worley really put the third, put the boom on him with a good legal hit. Oh!
There's a knockdown, batted ball.
Yeah, good job right there by number 18, Jaden Davenport, Gunny Park Gators, getting his hands up.
And again, John, you mentioned it earlier, there is no blitzing, and the most they can have on the line is 5 down linemen. That's one of the rules. And it looks like they've been in a 4-4 the whole game.
Yeah, but I've been really impressed with the front line of both of these these defenses. These guys really came to play, especially guys like Worley and 52, Kyrene Lewis. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Got to catch that football.
He heard footsteps, John. He heard footsteps on that one.
Kings does a good job of getting it out of his hands, and Ramon Jackson just couldn't come up with it. Try to catch it with one hand, can't do that. And he's pushing off, but he's frustrated. Frustration should be on himself, not on the defender.
4th down.
Got to keep your cool. Got to keep your cool. Keep your poise is what coaches talk about.
4th down, and we're going to call it 6. Nationals need a big play defensively to stop them right here.
Oh!
It was almost caught. His intended receiver number 7, Lawan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's been hitting Mitchell on that play all day. It looked like that was on the money again, but he just reached out with one hand. It looked like from this angle. Take a look at it here. King gets it out.
Yeah, that's my mistake, John. That's DeJuan Jackson. But he's been all around the ball, as you mentioned, throughout the day.
Yeah, it's been a good combination for him, and that was 4th down, so they'll turn it over on downs.
So 1st down and 10.
See if this see if this national team can get on the scoreboard. 1:46 to go in the 3rd quarter.
So the Nationals still got plenty of time. They trail by 13. But they've been so close to that big play. Handoff, right off tackle, pickup of about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, good tough run right here. Offensive line comes off the football. Got the fullback leading it up in there, the number 1 scorer in this bantamweight division, Solomon, with the carry. He picks up about 6.
I'll tell you what, they got a nice block from 81, the National All-Stars, the tight end there. He's the one that opened that hole. And I'm still trying to get to see who that was.
Yeah, the line play has been pretty solid. It's only been a few times where they've let their ball carriers down. Pitch to the left side.
And they pick up enough for the 1st down to keep the drive going.
Wow, he got there in a hurry too, Tim. That was Marquise Hall, Harvey Rice. Nice little reverse toss. He's showing his speed, getting to the outside and getting to the sticks to pick up the 1st down.
So 1st down and 10.
Coming up on 30 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. This might be the last play. They keep the ball in bounds. Got to keep this drive alive. Oh, my.
Nothing doing. Number 51.
Wow.
Man. Ouch. Khalil Pipkins from the Take Charge Stallions, that honor roll student from Wilson in the 8th grade.
And just a great job right there of shedding the blocker, getting off of him, finding the ball carrier Tim, and making that tackle here at the end of the third quarter.
So that brings us to the fourth quarter of play. It'll be 2nd down and 13. And while we have a break here at the quarter, we do want to remind you that it is now hoop time in the city of Cleveland. And again, they're now signing up for girls basketball, boys basketball, ages 7 through 17. We also have some great news for you, as besides that, they're free uniform. There's uniforms and equipment and supervision and coaching, and all that is provided. So please contact your local recreation centers. If you're interested in more girls basketball information, pick up the phone right now and call 664-2014. If it's boys basketball, you can dial 664-3535. So John, it's 13-0, and it looks like they had a little bit of a run there going to the left. They went back to the right, and there was nothing doing.
Yeah, that's a heavy pursuit on that defense of the All-Stars. Shutting them down. They've been getting some things going here, the national team, but they just can't seem to finish drives. The American team comes up with the big stop, a big play, and a little bit of suspect play calling too, I think, on the part of the national team. But like I said at the beginning of the telecast, we got a lot of big play guys here. They got the #1 scorer on the national team, and I think they're going to try to get him the football so they can get in his end zone. He's in the backfield behind Spencer.
Look to throw, comes back to the ball, caught, and goes right into the middle of the field.
It's a good job getting some positive yards.
He picked up about 5 yards on that play.
You can see right there, #4 coming back, Marquise Hall. Had a good play right at the end of the third quarter. Gang tackling, a must for him. He can pick him up and put him down with the best of them.
Again, Jaden Davenport from the Gunning Park Gators, one of the people. Again, basketball, soccer player.
Yeah, Marquise was the 9th leading scorer in the bantamweight division. 26 points.
3rd down and 9. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Please stay tuned to TV20 next week, because we'll have the Termite All-Star Games. John Good and Jason Dunn will be in the house.
Oh!
What a hit. I'll tell you what, the defensive lines, they deserve the star of the day, man, because both the defenses on the lines have done a nice job.
Wow, he hadn't had much time at all. Robert King was in there. Stephen Gardner was in there. 52 was in there. You got this guy coming off the edge, 13.
Now, Johnny gets hit here, and the ball is out.
Dwayne Broadnex, yeah, that's a fumble.
And they did not catch it.
No, that's a fumble.
Could have been a turnover.
Excellent job by Dwayne Broadnex of Harvard Avenue Performance Academy of the George Monroe All-Stars. He arrived there in a pretty nasty mood.
I want to remind you folks, at the end of the game, they'll be selecting the outstanding defensive and offensive players. We'll see if you can match our stat crew. Mr. Otis Moore and Sam Cook are up in the house, and they'll be selecting those players.
Tell you what, I got to hold on to this roster, Tim, because I know these names we're going to be reading about for a long time.
And a nice catch, 2 hands. There's that short passing game we've been talking about.
Yeah, Adonis McDowell, he's got at least 4 or 5 receptions in this game. He had a couple miscues, but he comes back and makes a play, just gets positive yards. Pass and catch. And unfortunately didn't have enough for the first down.
Sad part on that play was a nice catch, but once he got downfield, he was pretty much on his own. So it'll be first down and 10. American will take over the ball. Clock in their favor with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Nationals got to get a 3-and-out right here. But them being so explosive, they got Freddie Lennox in the backfield, along with their very talented quarterback, Devon King. They give it to the speedster, number 11. Deshaun Lewis. They've been trying to get the ball in his hands in open space all game long. Especially down the field. They've tried to hit him on a couple long passes. He's made a very good attempt at one time catching one that was short, but couldn't quite haul it in. But as he leaves the game, holding his left side, it looks like he's going to be okay. He left under his own power. King is in the shotgun. He's met right away. Number 19 on the ball carrier, Javon Goodson.
That guy just dominated the left tackle. Siobhan Rose didn't even throw a block. He just went the other direction. I don't know what he was thinking. They must have run a crossover or something here, John.
Yeah, some type of game in the middle. Number 31. It's a good job. Lanier Walker Medley. Take a look at that fine young man right there, the Mojo Jaguars. Wonder where he'll be playing football at next year.
We'll see many of them on the high school scene in a couple years here, and they could be very exciting. Handoff outside, shows some speed, still on his feet.
He's got the first down. That's Braylon West. Very talented running back for the Glenville Elite Panthers. Spinning and fighting his way and picking up the first down. He's doing a good job there. It's a good balance. As number 14 comes over and makes the tackle. Again, Adonis Dow making plays on offense and on defense. Braylon West, another player I'm pretty sure we'll be watching for many years to come. Very dedicated player. And see right here it says that he is a Glenville Elite Panther.
I'll tell you what, he stayed with it. So 2:20, clock runs. Pickup of 2, second down and 8.
Raymond Jackson on that carry. It's a good job. Good concentration, bring the ball in, finally getting it. Corralling it in. Probably should have caught the first time, made it look a lot harder than it should have been, but able to hold on to it.
Handoff. Cuts right up inside. Keeps the clock moving.
Yeah, that's Jackson getting the ball from his teammate. They've been a dynamic duo all day long. Jackson scored the first touchdown of the game on a very exciting run.
Third down, we'll call it about 4. Looking to throw over the middle.
Pass.
Got it.
Wow.
all the way down. And he's down. That hit.
I think it caught him by surprise when the defender went low. He'd be okay.
A nice catch by number 10.
The fact that he caught the ball, that'll make it feel a lot better. Make him feel a whole lot better.
Czar Twitty, the merit roll student out of Wilson Elementary.
It's a good job of protecting King again, setting his feet. Got a man wide open on a seam route, and he lays it out right where he can catch it. Got hit real hard there in the lower legs. But good job, Czar Twitty.
So again, Czar Twitty, the young man that we're looking at right now. A nice catch as they look at him on the field. So we have 58 seconds to go here in the ball game, and John, they really haven't disappointed us. Both teams, we knew this league was one of those leagues that has some firepower, but it predominantly was a strong defensive league all year long when it came to the Bantam division.
Yeah, I think that, Tim, that contributes to the fact that we had unlimited weight this year. The coaches embraced it. They did a great job of coaching line play, and line play actually dominated throughout the year. You look at the leading scores in the league, they're not very high numbers, but they're respectful numbers. And we had some big guys that came out and contributed. And the results of it is right here with the All-Star game here today.
So it'll be first down and goal. Handoff, hit in the backfield, nothing doing. Clock runs. So again, 45 seconds to go here. Clock running. So 30 seconds. You are watching the closing moments of the Bantamweight All-Star game. He's going to head for the corner, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. There'll be 16 seconds to go.
They're trying to get in the end zone. See right here coming into your living room, King trying to get to the end zone. Again, we want to thank all of our parents and our coaches in this bantamweight division for all their hard work and dedication. Our sponsors, our administrators. It's been a great team effort and a very successful season.
Looking to throw to the end zone. Incomplete. That gives us 10 seconds to go. And again, they're knocking on the door. So here we go one more time. 10 seconds to go.
Got it. Got it. Touchdown. They're going to try to do a dance.
And again, you can see they'll seal it here. So we'll do the extra point.
That's Freddie Lennox.
So they'll try for the extra point here. Again, threw it for the end zone, up, caught by no. Yes, he did. Number 17 from the American All-Stars put a seal on it. Again, we've been talking about Freddie Lennox all year. But the big man handed. Clock runs, and that'll bring us to the end of the Bantam All-Star Game. As you can see, the aerial cam, the fall season has arrived here in Cleveland, Ohio. Stay with us, folks, because when we come back, Jason Dunn will be on the field with both teams and our outstanding player.
Okay, we're now down here on the field at the conclusion of the 2018 Bantamweight Division All-Star Game between the American Conference and the National Conference. Standing with me to my left is the head coach of the national team, Coach Kelvin Shaw. Hey, Coach Shaw, let's just talk about preparation for the game. First, I want to say thank you. Thank you for stepping up and taking control of this group of fine young men. And let's talk about preparation for the week, getting ready for the All-Star Game.
Preparation, all we did was just have fun. You know, they all stars. So really, they know everything they'll play, so just went over a couple plays. They went over it, just like that, they know it. So it wasn't that much, it's just easy.
And you know, this game is nothing but an exhibition, and I'm glad to hear that the kids did have fun. Both teams competed to the end, so it's always good to hear that the kids did have fun during their experience. Okay, to my right here, I got the American League head coach, John Watts of the Northeast Ohio Saints. You guys went out there, and first off, let's talk. I want to know what practice was like, because I think I know what you guys spent your practice time doing.
Celebrate, man. Yeah, we got the best squad in Muni right here, the American side, man. This was unfair. This was unfair, man. American side right here. Man.
Yeah, but both teams went out there and competed. I got a couple specialty awards to give out, and I'm going to first start off with the defensive MVP of the 2018 Bantamweight Division All-Star Game with 5 tackles and an interception from the West Side Wolverines, number 4, Marquise Hall.
North side, good job, man.
Oh, national side, I'm sorry. Mr. Hall, a star among stars today. You went out there, you put together a great defensive effort, you flew all over the field, made a lot of tackles, made the key interception. Would you like to thank anybody?
Yeah, I want to thank my coaches, my teammates, and most importantly, my mom.
Okay. What grade are you in?
I'm in 7th.
Oh, 7th grade. So we got you another year then.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot. So this is yours right here, Defensive MVP Award. Congratulations. Now, our offensive MVP with 148 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, an extra point conversion, and another 12 yards on the ground from the Northeast Ohio Saints, number 4, Davon King. Mr. King, you put together quite the performance today. You went out there, you took command of the offense. Seeing that your head coach was the one that was calling the offense, did it seem pretty easy for you?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't have to be confused about anything that was coming in. And how was it this week meshing with some of the other all-stars from other programs?
It was great. We had a group of guys.
Okay, would you like to thank anybody?
My mom, my family, my coaches, and all my teammates.
Okay, so now 2018 Bantamweight Division Offensive MVP goes to you. And while we're down here in the field, we have one more specialty award to give. And our league could not be what it is without our 300+ volunteer coaches, the work and the dedication that the parents give to our programs. And this year, our 2018 Bantamweight Division Coach of the Year goes to head coach of the Northeast Ohio Saints Bantam Division, John Watts. All right, Mr. Watts, you guys have come back to the league after taking a few years off. You put all your programs in, and just seeing the hard work and the dedication that you do with the program year-round. And as we took a look during certification at report cards, your team was one of the top programs in the league as far as grades and grade point average. And that's a true testament to the work that you're doing with the young gentlemen and with the parents.
Yes, definitely. Academics is mandatory over here. All our kids have been checking report cards for years, so we're kind of accustomed to it. Just want to thank all the parents that come out for the Saints, all the kids from the All-Star games, administration that for the Saints. You can't do nothing without these kids.
And you have a fine group of kids, and you guys are building up a great program. So once again, on behalf of the Cleveland Muni Football League, I want to say thank you and the Saints for all your hard work and dedication that you put into kids and the community. And this right here is yours. And I'm going to toss it back up to you, Tim.
Well, thank you, Jason Dunn, and again, an outstanding day for many of these players, which many of them will not return. They'll go on to the high school scene and begin their high school career. But again, a great job by all the kids, John, and they surely did not disappoint us today.
Yeah, and how about that Defensive Player Award? We got another year with that kid, so I'm excited to see him come back and contribute to the success of his team and watch him play. But you're right, Tim. A lot of these guys are going to go on and have very good careers in high school, and some will make the next step to college, and who knows, they'll live up to their aspirations as being NFL players. But we do know one thing, they're going to be great student athletes and good citizens for the city of Cleveland.
Well, before we leave, we want to take one last look at some of the faces and some of the great plays. And again, remember, stay tuned next week to TV20. Jason Dunn and John Good will be in the house as we will get to look at the termite division. These are 6- and 7-year-olds. We'll hope they'll run the right way, and we'll talk a lot about it. But again, it's a special treat for you viewers again next week. But for this day, it belonged to the Bantamweight All-Stars. Job well done. So for Joe Record, our president, Jason Dunn, our league director, the assistant league president, Mr. John Good, I'm Tim Wells. Good night, everyone.